Well, the historical settings for each of the three campaigns follow Napoleon's career. We've got the Italian campaign, which sees him take charge of his first army and give a bloody nose to the Austrians. And then we move across to the Middle Eastern campaign, where Napoleon landed in Egypt for the glory of France, bringing treasures back to the homeland. And finally, we go into the Grand European theatre, where Napoleon is arrayed against all of the major powers of Europe. And this is where you can truly change the destiny of the world.
In the shade of olive trees, they said Italy could never be conquered.
There will be 322 new units in Napoleon over Empire. Even those units that existed in Empire, that exist in Napoleon, will all be different. And one of the key things we've done with the units this time is make them statistically different between factions. So Austrian line infantry will not be the same as Prussian line infantry, which will not be the same as British or French line infantry. So when playing as a given faction, you need to know the techniques and technologies of that faction more clearly.
In the land of pharaohs and kings, they said Egypt could never be humbled.
Well, we've got a variety of new kind of technical improvements as well as gameplay stuff. A good example on the naval side would be the ability now to repair ships during combat. So the gunners and everyone else will leave their posts and actually start patching the ship up and bring it back to some level of health. So perhaps it can survive a little bit longer and bring you some more guns on the naval battlefield. That's a major difference in the way that you might want to play the strategy of the naval battles. When it comes to the land battles, of course, we've advanced the technology in line with the Napoleonic era. You'll also find that a lot of the new shot types, artillery and things like this are going to cause you to have a lot to think about on the tactical battlefield of Napoleon. And of course, beyond and above all that, we've done a huge amount on the visual and technological side. So you've now got a new physics system in there which causes camera shake when the artillery's firing. We can take holes out of the ground with the artillery fire, scatter men in the air and all the rest of it. So there's a lot to be seen visually, as well as all the particle effects and everything else.
In the realm of forest and snow, they said Russia could never be tamed.
There will indeed be a greater variation to all of the units and models that you see in Napoleon. Firstly, because we've taken the graphics engine beyond and above anything we've been able to achieve previously, so the level of individual detail is very, very high. On top of that, the new physics and animation systems will mean that the way in which the units are created, even on the lowest spec systems, you'll see a much larger variety than you did on our previous titles.
Like a force of nature, a dealer in thunder and death.
Now, the way that the campaigns work is you've got objectives you need to achieve over a timeline, but of course you can play beyond that if you so wish and keep going and achieve whatever you like. You just need to achieve your mission objectives by the timeline given. And when you play the grand campaign at the end of the game, there's no restriction on the way in which you reach your achievements. There's no you must do it this way or that way. I mean, that's the beauty of Total War, is that we give you the goals, and how you achieve that is entirely up to you. And again, as before, yes, you can play beyond the historical period at which the narrative ends and take it your way and dominate the whole world if you wish.
I am Napoleon. I am Emperor. Burn it!